MGS stands for Malaysian Government Securities. MGS are long-term bonds issued by the Government of Malaysia for financing developmental expenditure. MGS bond, also referred to as fixed-rate coupon-bearing bonds, feature bullet principal repayment upon maturity along with semi-annual coupon repayment. Bank Negara Malaysia launched callable MGS in December 2006. This gives the Malaysian government the option, with the 5 working days notice to bondholders to redeem the issue at par.
Market player for MGS is absolutely between Malaysian government and Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM), where Malaysian government uses MGS for its long-term financing. They have to deal with BNM because BNM handles the competitive auction for MGS and MGS callable on behalf of the government.
In time of crisis or unexpected event, issuing timely statement help manage the situation, reassure stakeholders, such as the impact on the economy. Other than that, during inflation, the cost of money tends to rise when the money supply is abundant.
Given that MGS is supported by the Malaysian government, this indicates a high creditworthiness and makes them a low-risk investment. Aside from that, MGS usually provides stable interest rate and act as a hedge against inflation. Additionally, MGS is renowned for its liquidity, which makes it easy for investors to buy or sell these securities on the secondary market. There are various characteristics such as credit risk, a large selection of goods, able to trade on secondary markets, changes in price as a result of changes in interest rates, payment with coupons, reduced profit and tools for monetary policy. Do you understand all of these characteristics?
It is known that the borrower won't be able to pay back the loan plus interest. The government rarely faces financial default, but if they do, acquiring money would become more costly and difficult. The nation must strive to stay out of default in a severe crisis.
The instrument given different types, where there are GSET that offer inflation index interest and GSET that do not. Other than that, it offers different maturity for each good, such as direct GSET have maturities up to 40 years, while Treasury bills have maturity as short as 40 ticks. One thing that everyone should know is that GSET can also be used to invest in gold using sovereign gold bonds.
The secondary market is where one can purchase and sell government securities. Large financial institutions and banks were the only ones allowed to invest in GSEC until recently. After the Retail Direct Yield scheme is launched, retail investors will be able to purchase GSEC.
Interest rates have an inverse relationship with bond price. New bonds are issued with increased interest payment following increase in interest rate. The price of older bonds with lower interest rate would decline as they become less popular. Interest rate on fixed deposit and bank savings account would drop following rate reduction. In addition, interest payment on newly issued bonds would be reduced. Long-term consistent return will make older bonds with greater interest payment the preferable asset. The price of older bonds rise as a result. Bond interest payment are referred to as coupon payment. The government securities face value is used to compute interest. These payments are made at predetermined intervals and are computed using an annual interest rate. When compared to other options like fixed deposit, investing in government securities can be profitable over a longer term for individuals who anticipate having a steady income.
Every asset investment involves some risk. Investors receive a risk premium as payment for the risk. Government securities usually do not pay a risk premium because it is assumed that there is no risk involved. The return on GSECs are lower than those on corporate bonds or other securities because there isn't a risk premium. In order to regulate the money supply and either promote growth or rein in inflation, central bank purchase and sell GSEC. Money enter the economy when a central bank, such as the RBI, purchases GSEC back from the domestic market. A central bank will attempt to remove some money from the economy in order to reduce inflation.
For maturity period of instrument, MGS for 3 years, the coupon rate is 3.906%. The highest trading yields is 3.43% and it closed at 3.43%. The total volume is 80 million. Daily change is -5. For 5 years, the coupon rate is 3.52% and the highest trading yields is 3.57% and it closed at 3.57% and the total volume is 6.35 million. The daily change is 2. For 7 years, the coupon rate is 4.498%. The highest trading yields is 3.73% and it closed at 3.73%. The total volume is 0.61 million and the daily change is 1. For 10 years, the coupon rate is 4.642% and the highest trading yields is 3.73% and it closed at 3.73%. The total volume is 4.8 million. Daily change is 0. GII for 3 years, the highest trading yields is 3.5% and it closed at 3.5%. The total volume is 20 million and the daily change is 1. For 5 years, the highest trading yields is 3.6% and it closed at 3.6%. The total volume is 60 million and the daily change is 1. For 7 years, the highest trading yields is 3.75% and it closed at 3.75%. The total volume is 60 million and the daily change is 0. For 10 years, the highest trading yields is 3.77% and it closed at 3.77%.
To sum up, MGS offers several appealing advantages and is an excellent and reliable investment option. MGS is a flexible investment choice that appeals to those seeking a balance between stability, predictable returns, and a positive impact on the progress of the nation.